Welcome guys, welcome back to another video with Football with Sam. Now I'm going to be bringing back the Ajax Roundup, something that I hope you guys enjoyed a couple of weeks ago when I released the first episode of it. I'm going to be bringing it back again today to be talking about some of the things that are going on now the season's done at Ajax, talking about maybe some signings, the Euros are coming up, maybe talking about some of the players that we could expect to see at the Euros from Ajax, and just talking about generally just sort of the things that are going on. So be sure to let me know what you think. As always, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. It always helps me out. And I'll be looking forward to seeing some of your reactions later down in the comment section down below. Now, firstly, I'm going to be talking about something that came out a few weeks ago, and you probably have seen it. Whether or not you're an Ajax fan, you still, I think, would have seen it. It's the new Ajax away shirt. Now, for me, I'm not a massive fan of it. I really don't like the colours at all. I don't think it suits Ajax at all. Now, Ajax have had some beautiful away kits in years gone by. I think last year's away kit is probably the best one I've ever seen. This one right here, if you can see it, is a beauty. But this year's one that we've released, I don't think it's good at all. I don't really like the way it looks. I don't like the colour at all. So a lot of people said they were trying to copy Inter Milan, and I can kind of see that, which is quite sad. I'm really hoping that the home kit this year is going to be really nice. I think the concept kits for the third kit, the kind of reggae Bob Marley inspired shirt, if that is to be our third kit, then I mean, my money could be gone pretty quickly with that one. But it's quite safe to say that I'm not a massive fan with the away kit this year. I've seen a lot of differences in opinions on Twitter and on social media. So be sure to let me know what you think for that. But firstly, on the Ajax Roundup, my opinions for the away kit is it's got to be a big thumbs down for me. Now, secondly, I'm going to be talking about the Euros. Now, being English myself, I'm pretty prepared for us to do rubbish at the Euros. We usually do in international competitions, and I expect that we probably won't do much better this year. We'll probably get out, we'll probably get out of the group stage. I have no idea. I think Croatia and Czech Republic are two very good teams, and Scotland are looking better. I know on paper we probably have the best team going, but that means nothing when it comes to England. So anyway, I'm going to turn my attention to the Netherlands. Being an Ajax fan, it's always nice to see players representing the Netherlands. So for this year's sort of provisional squad, it looks like Frank de Boer has given chances to Jurrien Timber, Ryan Gravenberch, Daley Blind, David Klaassen. Am I missing one more? I think there's five. I think I've said all five there. I don't know how to count apparently, but I'm really happy. Oh, Martin Stecklenburg. Stecklenburg. There you go. There's the fifth one. I'm really happy to see Jurrien Timber given a chance. I think he's really proven himself as a central defender this season. I think he's got every chance of actually making it into the final squad. I think he was the one that I was really surprised about giving a chance. And now my knowledge on the sort of Dutch team isn't that well versed, but I do know a little bit about sort of players especially coming from the Eredivisie. And I think there was a few players that maybe would have given Timber a run for his money, but I'm really glad to see that he's given that chance. Maybe with Van Dijk being out injured, maybe that's another reason as to why he's been given the opportunity. I think Gravenberch was an obvious choice given how well he's been this year. Martin Stecklenburg, I think, was a little bit of a doubt. Being from Norwich myself, I know that Tim Krul's heavily, he's very well popular, especially when it comes to saving penalties. But I really think that Stecklenburg's got a good chance of making it into the first team role and actually starting because of how well he's done for Ajax. He's looked so good, showing what he can still do at the highest level, and I think he will be a good shout to start for the Netherlands. And you've got Klaassen ever present. He definitely had a chance of being this season's Player of the Year with how important he's been for us. So it's no surprise that he's in the team. And Daley Blind as well. I know that he's had an injury, so we're having to wait and see whether he'll be fit in time for the Euros. But it's no surprise again that if he is fit, that he'll be involved with the squad. And as I say, I know that I'm English, but I would really like to see the Netherlands do well, especially with the Ajax influence that they've got going on. And lastly, for this episode, I'm going to be talking about an Ajax transfer rumour. Now, this time of year, it's always exciting to see what potential names could be joining us at the Johan Cruyff Arena. And I think this guy could be a really interesting one. A player that we could potentially really need, I think, for next season. And his name is Patrick de Paula. Now, apologies if I haven't said that right, but he's a Brazilian central midfielder. I believe he can play both in a defensive and attacking midfield, which could be quite interesting for us. Now, Patrick, as he likes to be known, was a part of the Copa Libertadores winning side with Palmeiras last year. I believe he was in the Brazilian league's team of the season as well. So that could be quite interesting. He's only 21 years old, another youngster to come into our side. The only thing is, I don't know if there are many teams interested in him, as the reports I've seen have said that Ajax would be interested in signing him for 10 million euros. Sounds like it's quite a good fee for a player of the sort of pedigree that he's already sort of got in Brazil as well. So as far as I can see, as far as what I can hear about him, I've heard that he's a really exciting young player who, as every player at Ajax has, he has a lot of potential and promise about him. So hopefully he will be joining us in an Ajax shirt, a newer version of this bad boy, and he'll have a good season for us next year. But with these episodes, I'll probably be bringing you more information about him as and when I get it. So that's everything for today's video, guys. We've been talking about the new Ajax kit, the Euros. Do you think that more Ajax players should have been in the first team? Are you happy with the guys that did make it into the first team? Do you like the new kit? I don't know why I'm pointing to this bad boy, but this is like the holy grail of Ajax kits. So where does the new kit compare to this one or last year's away kit that I love so much? And also talking about Patrick de Paula. Again, apologies if I've not said that right. But what have you seen about him? Do you think that he'll be a really good player for Ajax? As always, be sure to let me know down in the comment sections down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.